This is Steve Ridgel, and we've been talking the last couple of videos about not being shackled to your past. It's the time of year where everybody thinks about their future, New Year's resolutions, but as part of that, they often reflect on their past. And so, the two things we've talked about a lot are number one, don't be shackled to your past because of the sin that's there. Because even if you quit your sin, if Satan can't get you to continue doing your sin, he'll get you shackled to the memory of that sin. He'll whisper those lies about you can't be forgiven, you can't change, nobody cares. They're all lies, but that's what Satan does. So don't live in your past, because if you do, it robs you of the ability to do what God wants you to do now. Number two, we talked a lot about don't live in the past because maybe those were the good old days. Because when you focus too much on how good it used to be, you'll miss how good it is today. And you don't want to do that. So today, I thought we'd just talk a little bit about not living in your past for a different reason. Now, here's Remy. Remy's helping me today. But one of the things we learn is don't live in the past just because, well, maybe you're getting older. It's always going to be true. We're going to get old to the day there's no more age and we won't face death and all those things. So let me tell you why you want to be careful about saying, oh, the past was so much better because I was stronger, I was healthier, my mind was sharper, I could do more, and on and on and on you go. We're all going to get older. And here's the neat thing, God's not through with you. If you only focus on what I used to could do and maybe now I can't because I'm getting older, you won't do all the things God has for you today. God knows exactly your condition right now. He knew it years ago and he knows it now. And so just because you're getting older doesn't mean God doesn't have incredible things for you to do. Even the people that say, I can't do anything anymore, they certainly can be great prayer warriors. I get the whole thing. I don't have the energy I used to. I'm 73 and I don't have the energy I used to. I have a lot of energy, but I'd say my energy level is probably not much more than a 50 or 60-year-old anymore. You get my point. God's still got stuff for us to do. And so when you live in what you can't do, that past, because things have changed, so I used to could, now I can't. When you do that, you again rob God of the opportunity to use you to do great things today. So here's how I'd sum up all of that thing about your past and now your present. Don't live in the past because all of that will rob you of the ability to let God work in your life in the present. And I always believe God's still got things for us to do. Even the person who's lying in a hospice bed, I believe has value to God because they're dying well with faith. And that matters. So wherever you are, just don't live in the past because it'll rob you of the chance for God to do great things today for you. And God still has a future for you. And I'd much rather keep my head pointing forward toward the future than on a swivel trying to look into the past that's gone. This is Steve Ridgel, looking forward to what next year brings.